So guys, I just woke up. When I was about to go to bed, I looked on Twitter and the max cache glitch was active and the servers just shut down. And about 5 hours ago, the servers just came back on, which means that Runescape, or the Oldschool team, found a way to deal with this bug that came into the game, which means max cache was dropping from certain NPCs, from players, due to the pickpocketing glitch or a pickpocketing update that they had coming to the game. And I know I shouldn't be uploading twice in one day, especially because of the YouTube algorithm, and I don't want to spam you guys, but dude, I gotta explain this. There's gotta be some curious people out there like, what is going on? How do they fix it? You probably got a lot of questions. I do too. If you ever have questions and I don't upload a video like this, which I probably won't because I usually upload Iron Man and PKing, check out the Runescape Reddit. I'll link it down below. Runescape.com, obviously. They always leave a post. And just go to the old Runescape Twitter. They always update some of the JMods. And they're really on top of that shit because I want to know, people want to know. They tweet it before they even put it on the website. So you need to get up on that. But let's explain what happened with the max cache stack glitch. This shit is crazy. So the first thing I did when I woke up was I went right to the Twitter of the Oldschool RuneScape webpage, and they had a couple tweets from 5 hours and 11 hours ago when I was asleep because I'm an American, man. I don't live on their time zone, sadly. I was not able to fully witness and get some clips of my own benefit on this, and I'm very sad. I really wish I could have stayed up. No one saw this coming. But their first tweet that I see 5 hours ago, old RuneScape is back online, we're just beginning with a few worlds. So they weren't really confident in putting every world up. Apparently they shut the worlds down so that the max cache stack glitch did not get out of hand. A lot of people were just buying everything in the GE, messing up the economy, buying bonds, redeeming them, hoping that they can get free membership, which is smart. But they didn't turn out so well following up in this update. So I scroll down on the Twitter feed and they link an update status, which they don't really do. This is actually one of the first times they've rolled back and one of the first times they've updated an emergency status on RuneScape. So it just literally came out. I link it down below if you want to read it. There's a lot to be had. So I'm just going to go ahead and explain it to you guys for those who are too lazy to read in some of these terms here. So this is going to be basically exact wording from the RuneScape update page so you guys know exactly what's going on. Then I'll try to explain if it sounds a little complicated, but one of the team was implementing the code for a pickpocketing update for the Ardu Knights, right? Because they didn't want people to just spam click thieving for really AFK great thieving and money coming in the game. So they're going to patch it. We all know about that. This involved producing stackable pouches that are treated as being coins that could fill the inventory, so you'd have to click on them before you could thieve again, right? So you can't auto-click, stuff like that. On def, the aim was to convert them into real coins, partly so that a PKer could get a value if applicable. So if you die with them, just some coding goes on and it turns into coins pretty much. But when we're converting a stack of items into a stack of coins, it's appropriate to check the calculation doesn't overflow the max integer limit of the game's language. Now, there's a lot of channels on RuneScape that talk about integers, and even classic RuneScape that can explain this much better. But pretty much it's just talking about the max cache stack that RuneScape had. I believe back in Classic, the most it could even count to was 2.147 bill, and that kind of just turned into max cache, which they now have in Classic RuneScape or RuneScape 2007. I've watched some videos. I think that's about how it goes. But unfortunately, the logic used for this calculation was incorrect, and when executed on stacks of other items, not the pouch itself, the result was to convert the stack to 2.1 bill coins, which is all the max cache stacks that were appearing in the games from just killing random monsters and killing players. So everyone was just absolutely mind blown. Just imagine the reactions, because not everyone checks Twitter, Twitch, social media, so they could have just been on their Iron Man, boom. They don't know what's going on. They're thinking they're the only one. Regrettably, although the pouches were found to be acting correctly during testing, the flaw affected other items was not spotted as it was not expected to have changed. So pretty much it sounds like they were trying to add these coin pouches in the game, and it wasn't really the coin pouch that made it glitch out to max cache stack, but the other items affected by the coin pouch being in the game from the calculations they added in with the new patch. So it goes on to say, old school RuneScape has never experienced a rollback of any sort before, right? So anytime you got hacked, etc., and they didn't roll back your account, well, they could have. So, of course, they're probably not going to, and they never have. But just have that in the back of your mind, because I know a lot of us have been hacked. Feels bad, dude. But, you know, you probably don't want to roll back the game for every certain person. I'm wondering, do you think they could roll back for a single person in the game? Just one. I'm wondering about that. Because now they can roll back, it seems. And to set about restoring the game to an earlier state prior to the bug was an immense undertaking. So, right when I woke up, I logged in onto my Iron Man to see if any progress was missing since I logged off, and nothing. So I think they rolled back all the way till the patch hit, which was usually around 3 to 4 a.m. my time. So nothing really prior to that. Tell me what you lost down below if you got rollback. I think someone said rip my pet in my last video, and just a moment of silence for that guy. I wonder what pet it was. The damage effect of this bug led to a consensus quickly being reached, with the team resolved to undertake a rollback if such a thing was possible. Subsequent investigation found that it might be possible, though not easily done. The intentions of the team were to attempt the rollback players' saved games to the approximate time of the game update. So, what I said, because I was worried that my progress earlier on today on my hardcore and my Iron Man were going to get rolled back, but thankfully not. Finally, we'd like to reiterate that we've never done something like this before. It's possible some issues may still persist, but we assure you that we'll be continuing monitoring the situation to ensure that normal service is resumed. Sorry, I just woke up. I'm drinking coffee. Usually don't slur my words that badly, but that is pretty much everything RuneScape has done since this has happened, everything they're trying to fix. And you're probably wondering what happened to the people who bought bonds. Do they still get their membership? How are they going to roll back membership? Well, at the very bottom... Dude, this is a major concern for me, because I don't know how I feel about this. I definitely give kudos to the old school team, but let me just read this here. Whilst we do acknowledge that the bug is our fault, it became apparent that a number of players were quick to exploit it for personal gain. In such cases as players using the exploit to generate wealth to buy bonds or redeem the old school RuneScape membership, players who abuse the bug will also see action against their accounts and will temporarily be removed from the game. So pretty much they are going to be punishing those who try to buy bonds, and they will not have their membership. It says temporarily be removed from the game, so I don't even know if that's a punishment. It does say that they're going to see that actions are taken against their account, which is definitely something that sounds like punishment. And then they also say they're going to be temporarily removed from the game, which means that they might have to remove them from the game to remove the membership. So I don't know if they are punishing the people, which it seems like they are, or they're just trying to fix the membership bug so that people don't have a ton of membership from the max cash stack. And from what I think, if you're gonna fucking try to glitch out max cash and then buy membership, you should not have that membership, right? Because that would fuck everybody who bought a bond. But I don't know if you should be punished. I mean, if it was you and you were waking up with max cash and you really didn't know what was going on, and you just buy membership with it, I don't know. I feel mixed. It doesn't say that they're gonna permanently ban anyone. I don't know the accounts that have been taken action against. If you're one of the accounts, tell me what they did to you, because I'm kind of concerned that people might be punished severely for this. I don't know. It doesn't say much down below. It might pop up in a Q&A. We might know more on Reddit. It's kind of one of those gray areas, because sure, some of those guys were definitely trying to abuse the max cash stack mechanic that came into the game, called a mechanic. But some people might just have been trying to buy membership with their newly found cash stack. That's what I would do if I was just not a streamer or YouTuber, didn't really know any better, and I saw cash stack. I'd probably go up and try to buy membership right away. So hopefully people don't get punished too badly. Tell me what you think about that down below in the comment section, because that seems to be a little bit of a gray area, but hopefully you guys don't mind me trying to update you guys on all of this happening, 2 uploads in one day, all that sort of stuff. If you want me to keep trying to if there's anything else to update, I don't want to force a video, but if there's anything else that they come out with, tell me if you want me to keep going. I'll try to upload it as soon as possible if you guys are down. Like would be amazing. I will be streaming tonight, so I want you guys to come on down to my stream so we can talk about this. I'll just be doing some probably some Sarah solos on my hacked Iron Man. So twitch.tv/MintMadCow right down below. Let's talk about that shit. So come on down. This is badass, dude. Like, it's bad, but it's badass, man. I get to live through something. I wasn't there at Valley Massacre. Finally, baby. Finally something happens when my goddamn life. I am so lonely. But either way, yeah, come down to stream. Let's talk about it. Subscribe, like, tell me if you want some more. And all the links are going to be down below in case you want to go through that shit. The Reddit, the Twitter feed of RuneScape, and the updates. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next update.